Evernote Made Easy. That's what we're talking about today. Hi, this is Frank Buck, and this is the place to be if you want to get organized and make it look easy. If you want to make digital note taking look easy, and that's the third time I mentioned the word easy already, stick around to the end. If you want to learn Evernote, I've got something for you. And if you want to learn everything that's new in Evernote, I've really got something for you. Make no mistake, if we're going to thrive in today's information age, then you and I have got to be able to handle our information. If you can't find the information when you need it, you might as well not have it. And if a tool is available and it fits the job and it's easy, why not use that tool? That's the case for digital notes in general, and it's the case for Evernote in particular. Now, maybe you've been hearing about Evernote for a decade and you haven't any idea what it's all about. Maybe you created a note years ago, but you really never knew where to start. Or maybe you're a current Evernote user, but you're confused by all of the recent changes. Friends, Evernote's been with us since about 2009, and it was the darling of the tech world back then. Having an Evernote account was a sign of being cool. Plenty of people wrote short digital manuals on how to use it. Well, the field has become crowded since then with other note-taking devices out there, and there's just a lot of confusion. And so much has changed with Evernote. So much has changed within the last year. So that's why I wrote Evernote Made Easy. The title isn't new. I presented a workshop by that very title back in 2014. And it's a tagline that I've been using since long before that with organization made easy. And when this book was published in 2016, I included a chapter called Evernote Made Easy. In 2020, I wrote the book Get Organized Digitally. It included a chapter on digital notes in general and Evernote in particular. Because so much has changed, however, there was a need to write something that would bring readers up to date. And so that is the reason for writing the ebook entitled Evernote Made Easy. I want you to picture for a moment a person standing on the dock. They've got one foot on the dock and they place the other foot in the boat and everything's okay. Then the boat moves just a little, but everything's still okay. Then the boat moves a little more and a little more. And at some point, you've got to make a decision. You can stay on the shore and be left behind. You can straddle the safety of the dock and the allure of the boat about to sail, and you're going to wind up in the water. There's a third option. You can get on board. And that's the choice I hope you'll make. If your notes are scattered across legal pads, good luck at finding any of it in today's world of so much information. And you know the person, he performs a Google search and he gets good information. The only problem is he has no place to put it. And instead of having a system that grows over time and a personal library that's built one day at a time, he's starting from square one every day. It's time to get on board. Evernote used to be a standalone note-taking app. But now when I take notes during an online meeting or during a phone call, there are to-dos and there are calendar events that generally come out of that meeting. Well, I put those right there in the body of the note. It's so much easier to have all of that stuff together. And I'm not having to flip back and forth between different apps. Well, the tasks that I put into that note automatically wind up on my digital task list, and the calendar events automatically wind up on my Google Calendar. That's the age in which we live if we know how to use our tools. I make a change in a note on my computer and it's updated on my phone in Evernote instantly and vice versa. And if I were sharing a note with you, we could both be updating that same Evernote note at the same time. Now, see, that's only been possible for just over a year, and the Evernote Made Easy tells you all about that. And in just the last few months, we've gotten things like collapsible headers, anchor links, and AI that lets me take a lengthy note and it summarizes it for me. And the latest thing is being able to record an audio note. Now, we could do that back in 2009, but now that audio note, using the power of AI, transcribes the entire conversation, and it adds the correct punctuation, it adds the correct capitalizations. It's using not just hearing the words, but it's using the knowledge of the world that it has to transcribe it accurately. And then from there, I can use the power of AI to summarize the conversation that has been transcribed. Friends, we are in a whole new age, and you could be on board with it. So I think you can see why a good system of digital notes needs to be a part of your productivity treasure chest. I've written Evernote Made easy to fill the void. And because it's an ebook, it's going to be easy to keep it up to date. So, how do you get it? One place. Come over to my Gumroad store. The address is drfrankbuck.gumroad.com. You're going to see two versions there. One is a PDF, the other is in EPUB format. The price is the same on each. And that price is less than one meal at your local meat and three. With the right help, Evernote is a relatively easy tool to learn. And at the same time, it's powerful enough to handle anything that you throw at it. Thanks for stopping by to hear about Evernote Made Easy. Get your copy today. This has been Frank Buck helping you get organized and make it look easy.